Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We actually have a great show for you today. I hate lying, Kiki. Today, I venture into Yellowstone National Park, where I may or may not get eaten by a bear. Spoiler alert. So stay tuned if that's your sort of thing. Super excited / nervous to camp in Yellowstone, and I need to pick up bear spray. I can't just talk a bear down and tell him, yo, chill out. It's a 3.5 hour drive from Billings. Bear repellent kit. This is 10% OC fog, and most of the others are 2% in case I get it on myself. Here's pepper spray reliever. Leaving Billings, Montana for Wyoming, I saw trains and trains, and you guessed it, more trains. My drone of choice is the DJI Mavic Pro because it folds into a compact, easy to transport size. Every sunshade I've purchased gets in view of the camera, so I've stopped using them. An ND filter, however, is a must to bring down the shutter during daylight. I was a little afraid that I was gonna get to my half tank rule without seeing a gas station, but found a cool small little town about an hour away from the campground. I see why I saw Asian people, because there's a whole mass, there's a little photo spot. So I'm gonna be a tourist myself and take some photos. Optical stabilization on the X3000 is very good and available in 4K, combined with a magnetic rig wheels mount, and this makes for a great mini car cam. There's a little road construction ahead, so we're fully stopped. I thought I might take this time just to say this place is pretty magical. It's the views are, as expected, spectacular. Sitting in the car for 20 minutes, we're finally moving again. So the campground I wanted to stay at is all full, but while I'm in the area, I want to check out what this geyser is all about. Whoa. Never seen one of those geysers before. I feel like I was an ensign on the crew of the Enterprise and we just landed on some alien planet. Hopefully there's some alien women. No, I'm just kidding. So this is the porcelain spring, and it has a milky sort of color from the mineral deposits. So I'm reading, because I can read. This is so foreign to me, but as you can see, it's pretty spectacular out here. Okay guys, you gotta have my back. Be on the lookout for hungry bears or wolves. Do you hear that? It's birds. I guess we're not on the alien covenant. I'm gonna take this time to bitch about Sprint. Now, ever since I left California, for the most part, I've been getting on and off reception, and at best 3G, which is almost good for nothing. It's so freaking gorgeous out here. Love it. Jeez. How can you not love it? Addendum, I do miss Wi-Fi though. So if I could have this plus Wi-Fi, that would be cool. And I don't know, maybe a yearly salary of a couple $100,000. addendum. I think the yearly salary should be 7 figures. If you can hear me, bear, I have bear spray. Kinda smells like boiled eggs. Definitely smells like boiled eggs. Gonna give a little update on the mosquito bites because you're riveted. I think the bug repellent works because so far they've been staying away from me. That's kind of what I want to happen, but now that they're not giving me any attention, I kind of feel bad. I don't know, it's a lose-lose situation for me. Fuck. Okay, so it looks like I spoke too soon. I got bit again multiple times. Let's try this. It's called Afterbite. Like crazy. Ugh. And this kid was looking at me like I was crazy. I don't think he's wrong, but... Are you seeing this? Bison stopping traffic. This is so awesome. Dang, that was super close. I could smell him. Holy shit, good news. I just got Wi-Fi. Okay, let's try and find a spot in Wyoming to go to. Let me explain. I had no service in Yellowstone and no maps. Smart, right? So once I made it into the campground, which was full, I had no idea where to go or where to sleep. I'm also a dude, so I wasn't about to ask anybody for directions. The Garmin InReach has no navigation as far as I can tell, unless you use waypoints, but that requires you to have already been there. Kind of like Nightcrawler from X-Men, so finding Wi-Fi was such a relief. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty creepy driving around. It's pitch black without my car lights. I haven't seen another car for the last 20 some odd minutes. And you know, on my left, there's falling rocks. Animals could pop up out of nowhere. Decided to check into a hotel. It's called the Big Bear Lodge. What are you doing watching this? Go to sleep. Good morning. I'm about to take a shower in the tiniest shower I've seen yet. There were some mosquitoes in there, so got bit again. This is an ongoing war. I don't think I'll win. At the motel. I decided to drive to Cheyenne to see the capital and other side of Wyoming and hopefully find more drone opportunities along the way. Finally got a chance to fly the drone. What is that? What is that? So I was driving along, feeling tired, and then the road took me here, and you just gotta stop, right? I actually decided to take the drone up, which got kind of hairy for a second because it got pretty windy up there. Also, I saw some birds circling around. I've had a phantom attacked by seagulls before. I think I've delayed myself a couple hours at least. All right, let's go. As you can see, it's just undeniably beautiful out here. And this is a guy that just doesn't appreciate nature, perhaps, as one should. So the feeling that I'm constantly in a rush, I don't know if that's a product of growing up in Silicon Valley or if it's a biological characteristic. Being out here, there's definitely a calming aspect. It's very early on in the trip. I'm sure I'm gonna start feeling homesick. I hope I can make it in time to watch the Warriors game. Die-hard fan since they drafted Todd Fuller and O'Donnell Foyle. Stopped by to get gas and ran into some friendly people. When someone approaches me, I can have a lovely conversation, but approaching people is always difficult. What I'm disappointed at with that Montana trip was I didn't interact with anyone, I hardly got any people, and people really make the town, right? You know, I'm not going to force the issue, but that's something that I wish would happen along the way. I live life full of regrets.
Well, we did it. I made it to Cheyenne and you made it through another vlog. I'm actually filming this inside a motel right now. We'll explore Cheyenne next time, but for now, don't forget to follow me on Friendster. Today's episode is sponsored by $2 chicharrones. Why buy 2 things at the dollar store when you can buy a bag of $2 chicharrones?